What is up, everyone? Elton over here. Welcome to another live stream. Today is Tuesday, June 16th. I hope you guys are ready for today's live stream. Welcome if you're new to the channel. My name is Elton. I'll be your host for today. I'll be streaming my day trading live, where I go over some pre-analysis of some stocks that are moving pre-market and see how they behave for the rest of the day. So if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button, as I am live every single day, Monday through Friday, 5:55 a.m. or almost 6 a.m. until 7:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time as a part-time day trader. So again, make sure you hit the subscribe button if you want to watch me live every single day. If you're not new and you'll come back again, welcome back. And I'm glad you come back again to see how today's market is going to be and watch me analyze some of these stocks. So let's get to cut out the chat and let's get started analyzing some stocks. All right, so first and foremost, we have NOVN. There's no major news or anything at all moving this stock, but it's already moving. We have our pre-market scanner right here and the big yellow rectangle to our left. This could be the scanner that we'll be watching to see how some stocks are behaving pre-market. So let's do this. Okay, so first and foremost, we have NOVN. Let's see, let's minimize that. Okay, so NOVN, again, no news at all over here pre-market. It looks like we just have some healthcare stocks moving, and it looks like NOVN is one of them. Right now it's trading around 73 cents. Look at its history. We do have a gap right over here back in January 1st, so it looks like that this gap might be getting filled out. It tried to attempt to fill it out back in March, but nothing there. So we're gonna create some resistance over here at a high of 92 cents. Boom, and a low of $3.06. Boom. There we go. So there's gonna be some resistance right there. For support, I can truly just say somewhere over here around 60 cents. That's gonna be some support. Yeah, 61 as a matter of fact. There you go. Boom. So those are some major points. As you can see, 92 is a major resistance, so it tried to hit 89, nothing there. So we'll see how it behaves. I am going to create an alert over here at 83 cents, and then I'm going to send my confirmation alert. My confirmation alert is basically just stating that this stock is actually moving. And once this thing decides to load up, which I don't know why it's taking a long time, and boom, create alert, 83 cents. Nice, there we go. Let's see, let's pop this jar, and then I'm gonna set an alert over here at 90 cents, 1 cent above the pre-market high, as a confirmation, meaning that this stock is actually moving. I'm actually going to set it 2 cents above, so at 91 cents, so right above that pre-market high resistance. Over here on top, we have yesterday's stocks that we were kind of watching, and right here we have the list of the stocks that were just moving yesterday. So boom, there wasn't too many. Yesterday was a weird day of a market, not too heavy movements. Again, we are in June, so summer, this Saturday is the first day of summer, so summer is coming up, and then summer, it is crazy slow for a lot of these stocks. So we'll see how slow the market is, especially with the coronavirus happening this year. We'll see if the market is a lot slower. So far there are some stocks that are moving kind of crazy, so we'll see what's going on. Hertz is back on the list, but now they're just getting rid of their. Yesterday they announced that they're getting rid of some of their shares that are worthless. So Hertz, I'm not even gonna bother moving it. Talking about it. Yesterday did make a move. They tried to make a move yesterday, uh, but yesterday we had some technical issues with Thinkorswim. Ameritrade had some issues with it as their server was down for Thinkorswim, and they tried to, or they said that they actually had some latency issues, but that caused a lot of problems yesterday. So I'm not even gonna bother with Hertz. I am gonna set an alert actually if it surpasses around somewhere in 240. As you can see, there was just a lot of that was the first resistance over here from yesterday around 240. So I will still set that alert, and then I will set an alert almost close to the high of the day yesterday, so 272. So I'm gonna put it at 265 right up there. If Hertz wants to make a move, that's gonna be my alert right there. And if it wants to get lower, then anything below 176 or less is going to be my alert right there. Boom. Next we have Neo. Neo made a huge move yesterday, and it's still going on. Yesterday would have been a good day to buy some options. It was trading over here on 650, and I thought it was gonna be a good opportunity to buy a $7 put for yesterday, and I wish I would have gotten it. I didn't have any money for it, but I was just thinking about selling some of the stock shares that I have and buying some Neo put because I knew it was gonna be heading over to 7 when it was trading over here on the 650s. But then I had the sell-off and I thought, oh, it's not gonna make it up to 7. But once I saw these two green bars over here, I saw the potential, and then now it's trading on 749. So it would have been smart to trade it yesterday and then kind of hold it a little bit, but that was not the case. But Neo, huge move yesterday. I did not add it to the list, so I should definitely add it now to the list from yesterday. And boom, here we go. Neo. Alright, let's create today's list. So Hertz, GNUS. Once again, yesterday it had moved, but it failed. So we'll create an alert over here at 452 that it surpassed yesterday's previous day's close. So 453. I'm gonna say above previous day's close. Boom. Why does this thing keep on closing out? Okay, there we go. So above previous day's close, and then I'm gonna set an alert at 470. It's a little bit kind of overpriced to me, but we'll keep an eye on it. MFA, this is a long investment that I have going on over here. Looking at the news, it's the quarter reports. They missed their reports by $1, and let's see, what does it say? What does it say? Well, I got it on my. This is my average. I have 100 shares at $1.10, and it said over here. I'll find it. Oh, right here, right here. So on Robinhood, it says they announced quarterly earnings of negative 1.8 per share, missing expectations by $1.22. So this is an investment that I have long term from Robinhood, waiting for it to get up here back to the 8s, 7 to 8s. This stock does pay dividends, so I'm holding this long term, as again it does have some dividends. I believe it pays quarterly. Yes, it pays quarter. Wait, no, what's going on here? Yes. It does pay quarterly. I was like, wait, what? So they pay quarterly for dividends. So again, I have 100 shares. That's 20 shares per quarter. Times 4, that's $80, and reinvesting it into MFA long term. As you can see, that's a lot of money already just in one dividend for it. And again, my average is at $1.10. So again, pretty long-term investment, but again, the reason it's moving up is because of the quarterly reports. As you can see, they try to spike up, but now it's just we see a huge sell-off there. So we'll see how it goes for the rest of the day. Next we have GNUS. I already did that. Hertz. Boom. OAS wants to move again, it looks like. So I have an alert of $1.42 that I set a couple of days ago. What was it? I think it was for June 12th. I thought it was gonna make a move, but it didn't. And then now it is definitely making a reversal, getting up there. It does not have any news pre-market, so we'll see if it does surpass that first alert. And it looks like if it wants to sell off, it's at 88 cents. I'm gonna move this to a cent below the previous day close. So previous day close was $1.17. Supposed to be $1.16. I'll replace it for $1.15. So at $1.16 is what I'm gonna set my alert if he wants to continue selling off. Again, there is no news for OAS. As you can see, it's being on the list again, once again over here. Next we have BIOC. No news pre-market. Yesterday they tried to spike up at the, almost closing to the end of the bell, almost closing hours yesterday, but nothing there. And oh, I took off the lines. Yeah. Actually, I'll keep the lines. I'll keep the lines. Let me readjust something over here. Show lines, yes. Guess I'll show the lines for that. You can show some SMAs, but it shows me some vertical lines of reversals or possible entries. So let's do this. 1 minute, 1 day, 5 minute. Boom, here we go. Okay, so I'm gonna set an alert over here for BIOC. There's no news to previous day close of 70 cents. So I'll put it at 71, and I'm gonna set my confirmation at 76 cents and see if it wants to make any type of move there. Again, no news at all. Has a pretty big volume. Daily average is 24 million. Right now it's trading around 2.6 million. So for the rest of the day, we can see some possibility of making a move. CPE looks like it's moving once again. So I'm gonna set an alert at $1.81. Boom. No news pre-market. 2 million. Let's see. VAL back in the charts again. Okay, so VAL back in the charts. Trying to look for some news over here. Nothing. Lunkin Coffee. And these are the same stocks I've been popping up in the charts for the last couple days. Lunkin Coffee, IVR. This one's another investment that I have too. My average is around, I have 20 shares at 324. So this is a long-term investment as well. I believe it does pay dividends. Yeah, it does pay dividends. I'm expected dividends at the end of the month. And the cool thing is, my investments for this are in Robinhood. So they have a new system called Drip. So their dividend reinvestment, um, not campaign their dividend reinvestment feature, which they buy more shares for you on based on the dividend payout. So it's a pretty cool new thing that they have going on. And so that's, I'm not even gonna worry too much for that. Let's see, let's BBI yesterday, huge sell-off. So I had some alerts at $3, expecting this thing is gonna move, but nothing happened out of it. I'm just trying to look at yesterday's stocks that were supposed to move. Nothing with NETE. We had a huge sell-off as well. So let me delete this one. NETE, BBI, IZA did make a move yesterday, and they had an investor that bought some of the shares. Let me actually pull this up. They had an insider investor yesterday, so nasdaq.com. And then this is, I did make a video on how to find stocks with some insider activity, completely free from and legal, from directly from this website right here, Nasdaq's website. So let's head over to market activity. They're having some maintenance. Well, I'm gonna put the link of the on how to find some insider activity legally over here. And so I'll put it there and so that way you guys are able to see what's going on with that. So we got a lot of stocks over here. Trying to see some of them that, let me go based on this. Any movements? Yesterday's big mover was UONE. Did I add it to the list yesterday so I can find out why it moved? Let's see. TM popped again. It tried to pop up again. Low volume. PACD. This one looks interesting. Any news? No news. I'm putting an alert over here for this stock above 80 cents. See what's going on with it. AM, low volume, IZA, MFA, AMPE. No news since back in May 22nd. Realm, low volume. ROSE. Whoa. Shares of several energy companies are trading higher amid a gain in oil prices as markets rebound following recent run-up as investors express concern about resurgence in coronavirus cases and have rebounded in Friday's session. Okay, this one looks interesting. Let's create some resistances of this right here. So it looks like we got some resistance at $1.40. Another resistance over here at $1. And it's trading above $1 right there. and then another resistance point over here on $3. Okay, so this one's kind of a watcher right over here. See, let's open up these news. That was yesterday though at 10:08 a.m. Didn't make any move, but it has some volume. Let me readjust this by volume. Yeah, so looking at the volume over here, it's a big watcher, but what's this? It has earnings on the 29th. Oh, okay. Also, this one CVU. CVU also with some news. Let me go back over here a little bit. We got 10 minutes, that's why I gotta make this fast. BRR limited files, it's 2019 report. 20th releases sustainability and corporate government reports. Okay, there's some news from BRR, especially moving big since yesterday. So I'm gonna set an alert above $1.73. So I'm say above pre-market high. Let's see what happens there. And if it's continue selling off, I'm gonna set an alert at $1.44 or less. Next we have PACD. Auto set alert there. IDX. We got some news. Announces a 300 unit EV order from DDCDCP. Oh, okay. This is big news from it. Unit wins $4.2 million order for 300 electric vehicle shares, rise 300% pre-bell. Okay, so I got an alert over here, $1.23. That's good. I'm actually gonna push this to $1.25, and then I'm gonna set another one over here at $1.19. So they got a big order over here, which is pretty good, which equals $4.2 million. So there you go, I got my first alert there. Next we have Roselle. Whoa, yesterday's closed 95 cents and it didn't do a split. Hopefully, nope, no split. Had a spike on June 4th, June 2nd, and June 3rd and June 4th. Whoa, how come June 2nd and June 4th? Oh, June 3rd and June 4th. Adding item to the list. So now they're getting added for sure. ROSEU and ROSEU. Okay, that's a big move, especially being from cents. So it coming up again. We had some. There's no history for it, so and then right now it's trading around $6. So 750 is as high as that it's been. So we'll set that that as some resistance there. So kind of closer already up to that resistance. We'll see what's gonna happen over here. Big move already. So right now it's trading at $6. So I'm gonna set an alert over here at 643, 645 actually. Boom, there it is. And then my confirmation is gonna be at 668. I mean 670. Put at 670 as my confirmation. See what's gonna happen over here. NAKD $1.17. Okay, no news. I'm gonna set an alert a couple cents above the pre-market high. I'll put $1.20. That's fine. We'll see if it wants to make any type of move. Actually, let me readjust this and then put a note saying that it's above its pre-market high of day once again. above pre-market, above pre-market high. Boom. All right. See what's gonna happen there. MCEP, huge move. Let's see. U.S. futures rise, Wall Street to open in positive territory in hopes of fresh stimulus. Powell speech ad. So big sector for today looks like it's energy and health. Next we have ROSE. ROSE, like I did say, a big watch over here at $1. The resistance is at $1.40, and the closest resistance after that was around $3. So we can probably expect some. It's already moving up like crazy. A good entry point would have been right at that dollar mark, pre-market, but you never know when where it could actually be heading. So we'll see how this behaves. So I'm gonna put an alert over here at $1.30. There you go. About pre-market high. Can't spell it anymore. Boom. So again, energy and healthcare are the big movers for today. So a lot of stocks that we gotta keep an eye on for today. So let's do ROSC, NAK. We'll keep an eye on NAKD, IZA. No falling for today. If I'm gonna get rid of IZA. What was just keep it going. RC, MC, NBVR. NBVR. Nothing. Oh, NBVR. No news this weekend. Biotech, FTA decisions in the crash. Okay. ROSE or ZOG actually. ZOG. Nothing much. I'm putting an alert over here at 76 cents. Not too much of a volume. 1.4 daily average is 7. So nothing too much there. I'm gonna send my confirmation over here at above pre-market high. So above pre-market high as well. Put it for 85 cents. CLCP. So we got a lot of stocks moving, so we'll see. It's just too many of them, so I set all the alerts. We'll see which where some of these go for the rest of the day. All right, so the market's about to open up right now in just a couple of seconds. I'm gonna close the Nasdaq's website. No, I no longer need that. And make sure you guys like this video if you like it so far, how I'm analyzing and creating my alerts pre-market on these stocks to help out with the YouTube algorithm. So make sure you hit that like button. All right, so market's gonna open right now in a couple seconds. We'll see what we got over here. All right, so one big one I was watching is in ROSE, and not too many of them, but we'll see where some of these go. Change this to this. I'm gonna add MFA just so I can see how it behaves for the rest of the day. It's probably gonna be selling off. Yeah, it's already selling off like crazy. ROSE selling. Let's have this get readjusted. Oh, what was the other one? ROSEU. Was another one that was like kind of rose like. Whoa, whoa. So we got ROSU, big mover over here. It looks like my Thinkorswim alerts did not hit. Right? ROSEU. Big mover for right now. Again, those alerts did not hit. Open up at 556. I mean 560. And so that would have been a good entry point right there. Even at $6 would have been pretty good. And then would have cut up. So this has a low float. So this one's gonna be a little bit dangerous to trade. We gotta wait and see how the next 2 minutes behave. So GNUS is selling off. ROSE movement. ANVS is the second stock on the watch list right here, or in the pre-market scanner, I mean. ANVS. ANVS. So there you go, it's that alert. So as you can see, the next 2 minutes we've seen some red over here. ANVS also moving up, open up a little bit lower than expected. It tried to retest $6.20. So right over here, try to retest this 620. So I'm gonna set an alert over here at 622 and see if it retests that right there. ROSU selling off a little bit over here, and it looks like Thinkorswim is having some issues once again with the charts. So it looks like, oh, I thought it was halted. Okay, let's delete that and see if ROSU wants to get above $7. So let's send an alert right there. AMVS. So NAKD selling off, GNUS selling off, AMVS at below $6. Also selling off. Same thing with ROSEU. Trying to retest that. To me, it's a little bit overpriced. So there we go. ROSEU retesting $7. There it goes. Again, this one's a little bit volatile, as you can see from getting from 637 to even $7 is already 10%. So this stock has major low float. So as you can see, retesting this $7 once again. We'll see if he wants to retest 720. Yeah, there's just a lot of pressure right there. And there it goes. Yeah, there was just a lot of pressure right here. And then my alert once again should have hit right there on $7. But Thinkorswim just always lagging on these alerts. So I don't know how many other stocks are moving past these alerts. But there it goes, above $7. But we have a lot of risk. And then try to retest that 750. That's the high of day on the last year. So as you can see, 750 is a major resistance over here. If it breaks above that, let's see if we find any other. Yep, so probably 11 will be another one. But again, looking at the 5-minute, where I'm seeing a lot of wicks, a lot of these shadows, so that's a lot of pressure right there of sell-off. As you can see, we just retested over here at 750. Same thing happened over here. As you can tell, once it retested that, boom, sold off. So history is probably going to repeat itself over here with ROSEU, where it's going to retest once again, and it's probably going to be selling off. But we got to wait for the confirmation of that and see how it goes for the rest of the day. So I would say if it gets below below 650, that's a possibility right there of selling off. Looking at the level 2, there it goes, 650 already popping up. So again, a lot of risk over here. I'm more in the short side, so I would short sell this. It's just too many sellers are popping up over here. Volume daily average is 53,000. The last 30 bars is 139, and today's volume is already at 4.9 million. So volume dropped. Oh, thanks. NOVN. See what we got. NOVN. NOVN above 83 cents. All right. So it surpassed that. We'll see if it wants to retest this over here. We'll see if he wants to retest 85 cents once again. Let's look out the 30 minutes over here. And let me do back to the 5 minutes. Yep, there it goes. Again, I was more short on the short side of it. There's just too much pressure getting created over here from ROSEU, and then now I'm just short of it. Did hit that 20 SMA, bouncing off from that, but we'll see if it continues bouncing off. If it does make a reversal and continues moving up over here, if volume does pick up, then that's a possibility right there. ROSC above previous market high. Yeah, that was a long time ago. Just I'm getting hit with these late alerts. So ROS is selling off, so probably the same thing with ROSEU. But we continue selling off over here. If it gets below the if it gets below $6, so below the 20 SMA, that's just right there. Confirmation. These things are coming out late. So below $6, it's just continuation of a sell-off. And there we go. 555. Look at that thing drop. It's 545 and it's gonna get halted right over here at 545. And should get halted any second. There it goes. Got halted. The boom. Same thing with Rose selling off too. NOVN continue moving up. There it goes. NOVN retested that 85-cent mark, and from there it just moved up. I'm unable to trade today. I was trying to trade Hertz yesterday with a quick scalp, but that was not the case, and especially with Thinkorswim having some technical issues, I wasn't able to execute my trade in seconds. I rather it took minutes, and I was off with a loss. So thank you to Thinkorswim. Evol over here. Oh, Evol over here. UNOE popping up again. It looks like I got halted. So a lot of risk back with UONE surpassed yesterday's close or previous day's high of 838. Right now to 884. Got halted. Halts are dangerous, and it looks like it might have gotten halted over here too at 634. Yeah, it did go. It did get halted. So we got already a one halt. This is the second halt. Halts are dangerous as they can potentially. Let me add this UONE, and it was Evil, I think. Yeah, Evil was the second one. So halts are dangerous because again, every time there's a halt, it can fill the gap below the halts. So we got 1 and 2. This stock is going to be spiking up, and then it's probably going to have a huge sell-off to fill the gaps below on those halts. All right, so Evil over here, another mover, low volume, daily average. Where is it at? Daily average is 22,000. So we can see a lot of pressure over here around 150. From 150 wants to sell off. We got another green bar over here, wants to retest it. So I'm gonna put an alert right here above $1.51, and my confirmation at $1.61. $1.62, I'll take that. ANVS, another had a big spike pre-market. but it opened up at $5, spiked up, and then right now it's just bouncing off. I got an alert that's above 622 and see if it makes anything. An OVN, we know it retested 85 cents, but we a huge sell-off, and then we'll see what's gonna happen there. And this one I'm not even gonna bother with. DLNG, GRNQ. This is a quick pump with low volume. CVU. So CVU received a big order from a Northrop Grumman from Harkai Aircraft. Shares 25 cents. Shares surged 25% pre-market bell. Open up at 369. So this was a pretty good opportunity to ride over here too. But this thing had, it has a pretty good amount of volume too. Like this, I wasn't able to see this pre-market. It probably had a volume of maybe less than 1 million. I wasn't able to get to it. We'll see if he wants to retest over here above 424. I'll set that there and then set another alert over here at 446 above the high of the day, which is 445. There, we got a lot of stocks moving. NOVN. Whoa, MCEP, another energy stock. Yeah, not too many big news over here. We had a huge sell-up, but then we had a reversal over here and try to retest $8. So we couldn't let it right there on $8. 801, I'll take that. But I believe this. I don't like this one as much. So looks like UONE back again. So huge spike. So 884 was the last halt, and then as you can see, we're gonna be probably seeing a huge sell-off over here from UONE. So it wants to retest $9. This stock is going crazy. But as you can see, we're getting some wicks over here. I'm looking at its history. 917, it's the highest that it's been in the last 3 years. To me, it's already overly priced. I'm just waiting for it to crack, just like yesterday, and then have a huge sell-off, and we'll see if it wants to rebalance again. But there it goes, continue moving up. UONE. So I'm short with UONE. I'm just waiting for it to crack. I'm waiting for the confirmation of a sell-off. 649. So let's switch this over to the trending stocks scanner. So still continuing to move up from that 884, even getting over here at 870 would have been a good entry. You would have made your percent goal. If your goal percentage is between 6 and 10%, you would have made your goal right there. But again, there was just a lot of risk over here with UONE. Again, I'm just waiting for it to just once hit a cracking down, and then it's gonna be a pretty good. The higher it goes, the higher the profit is gonna be in that short sale. Because again, we have 1 and 2 halts already. So we got a halt here. I'll make a halt right here at 708, and we got another halt. So again, that's 3 halts. So 1 right there. Actually, I'm not even gonna do that. I'm gonna do the move drawing, and let's do. So we got 1 halt right there, another halt right there, and boom, another halt right here. So 3 halts. Again, moving up, but what goes up must come down, and this thing should definitely be coming down pretty good. Even getting it from $8, that would have been some pretty good profit. 24%. So 3 halts already. We'll see where it goes for the rest of the day. UONEQ. This is related to UONE. So both of them moving up. As you can see, UNOEK is already coming down. So we can expect the same relevance for UNOE. And especially with 3 halts. 1 halt, okay. 2 halts is getting up there. 3 halts, it's just getting dangerous. 4 halts, it's definitely going to be super bad over a short sell. So we'll see where it goes for the rest of the day. NOVN couldn't surpass that 88-cent resistance. It retested 85, it did good. Retested 88, may have failed, and now it's just selling off. EVOL, we got some alerts over there. ROSE selling off, bouncing over here from $1. ROSEU retested at 750, and then from there, as you can see, what happened, just couldn't handle it, and then boom, sold off. But it did get close to bouncing off from the 50 SMA. There you go. Need to have my YouTube live stream chat open. So as you can see, NOVN selling off to UNOEQ. Sell off, huge bounce back. So same thing, just like over here, huge sell off, huge big bounce. So again, this stock is already overly priced, overly traded. So it surpassed it surpassed the previous day's close and previous day high. So previous day close was some significant information letting you know this stock has more potential today, surpassing the previous day high. That's another confirmation that the stock is going to be moving up today. But you never know how much it could have moved up. It could have moved up just this much for a good 6 to 8% gain, and there it goes, back at it again, continue moving up. But now that it's moving up higher after a halt, it's gonna be stupid dangerous over here to see it fall, and it's probably gonna get halted on its way down as well. But again, it's just, we gotta wait for it. There's still no confirmation for it to continue to sell off. All right, there we go, the first bar. Not yet, not yet. Let's check out the 15-minute. 15 minutes still bullish. 30-minute, huge bullish move, but we got 4 minutes left. So at 7 a.m. is when we gotta see how this thing is gonna be doing. It looks like it's topping off over here at 11.98, possibly another halt. There it goes. This is the fourth halt. CVU. CVU above 4. What? 424. So CVU, I think it was the one that received the order. Yep, they received a $43 million order. So somebody finally saw those news, but the volume's still low. UONE still moving up as well. Again, these two correlate with UONEK is correlating with UONE. So I had a sell-off, bounce back over here, continuing doing its thing as well. Again, multiple halts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 already. And UONE has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as well. 634. Yep, I got that one. 641. Somewhere over here. Yep. Okay. 1, 2. Oh yes, 3. Wait, 5. Where's the fifth one? 650. There's a double halt over here, I guess. All right, so UONE with a volume of 5 million, come back again over here. So already 5 halts, CVU above my confirmation alert 446. UONE still moving up. This thing moved up from $8.84 to $13. The first halt. So ever since then, that's a 46% gain. But there it goes with the 6th halt. Again, this thing is just getting dangerous by the minute. But again, I'm still short. The ride down is gonna be even better. It's probably gonna get halted as well on its way back down, but we'll see where it can actually go. So let's check out a CVU 446 alert. There it goes. Now it's above 450. Again, that huge order that popped up. So I made an announcement earlier, pretty big. So we had a sell-off, and then we got a bounce. Then a reversal from that bounce happened, and then from that reversal, it almost bounced off from the 50 SMA, which would have been a pretty good reversal trend. But it just didn't just yet. But we did the next bar did reverse for a reversal of a strong trend, and then boom, from then moved up pretty good 13%. And now it's just selling off like crazy. So that 450 mark is just that it was pretty 460 as a matter of fact was a pretty strong resistance right there. So what happened with this trade is on this sell-off around 5:10 in the morning, people try to break even. As you can see, the close or the open of this bar was 459, and then the close of the previous bar before that was at 460. So 459, 460, that was some resistance right there. As you can see, because we have these long shadows right over here, wicks, shadows, what do you want to guys call them? And basically from there, these people broke even. So that's why we see a huge spike over here. It couldn't handle as much. Seller stepped in, but it did bounce off from the 20 SMA. From 20 SMA, bounced up to that 460. And the people that lost money over here on this trade, especially on this candle over here, are the ones who broke even. So from that break even, it's where now we're going to see selling a sell-off. That's what I see from that from CVU right over here, based on those just candles. Looking at those candles, that's what I can see right there. If it wants to retest at 460, that'll definitely be a pretty good point. So I'm gonna start an alert right there at 461. Let's see if it wants to break that again. But otherwise, if it doesn't, then anything below is anything below this, which is 403. So anything at $4 or less should be continuing selling off for CVU. So UONE still halted. UONEQ or K. We can see that there was a lot of resistance over here around $2. We'll see what's going on over here. It sold off, but then we see a huge green bar right after that. Again, this correlates to UONE. There we go. UONE first red bar. Nope. It's still continuing up. I got a feeling this thing's gonna go up to $30 by the end of the day. We'll see where it tops off. Again, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 halts. It says 6 on Thinkorswim. One of them had a double halt. Back over here, and then here we go with the next one. Another halt right over here. So these halts are gonna keep on getting longer and longer. But so far it's been pretty short, which is kind of odd for UONE. So we'll see where. We'll see how. Hopefully, it doesn't get to a T12 halt. A T12 halt is the most dangerous halt, as they could be halted for days, weeks, even months. So we'll see how that goes. CTIB, it looks like we had a huge spike over here. No news for today on CTIB. So some of the ones that I'm gonna be adding for today are again UONE, UONE. Its cousin UONEK. CTIB. I gotta figure out why it moved up so crazy. The other one was CVU. Where is CVU? 440. Retest it. 446 again. Wants to retest that again. CLIR. Where's it at? Oh, right here. Notes. CLIR and CVU. And then for my short sellers, ROSE and ROSEU, and also NAKD. Hertz. Hertz. What happened to Hertz for today? Another sell off again too. So I'm even gonna add Hertz again. Hertz. They sold their shares yesterday worthless. So that's what happened with it yesterday. What else? A DLNG. MRNS. Let's see, and news yesterday had some news. It looks like they had an offering of 18 millions. Offering raised gross proceeds about $46 million. And they appoint a vice president. They appoint a new vice president. This stock is already trading higher and higher for the day. Let's see if we have any resistances. Yep, we got some major resistance. Looks like I've traded this in the past. So we got some resistance over here at 320. We'll see if he wants to test that for the rest of the day. So we see a huge gap right over here back in 2019. I think I remember that. But I remember trading this stock somewhere over here in 2018. Yeah, 2018, 2019. This stock did some stuff back in the days. More like 2 years ago. Oh, 1 year to 2 years ago. So yeah, we'll see if he wants to retest that 320 resistance there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 halts from UONE. I'm just waiting for it to sell off, man. And I'm still the short sell of it It's gonna be pretty sweet. Again, this stock is very volatile. If we can look up how volatile it is, we can do this. We can head over here, YouTube Finance, Yahoo Finance, and then type in UONE. Boom, there it is. And then there it is. There's this cousin. I head over to statistics. And a float of 17 million. So it's not so bad. So it's not so bad at all. But for its price, is definitely really bad. CLIR, big mover, another big mover for today. I'm trying to look at some of the news for CLIR and see why it's moving. It looks like they have the earnings schedule for today. What's this? ClearSign. So ClearSign Technologies Corporation receives a multi-unit process burner order from ExxonMobil. Terms not disclosed. And it has earnings going on today too. When are the earnings? After hours? Yeah, it's after market. So the earnings call is gonna be after market hours and see how it goes from there. But biggest washer for today is UONE for over 100% gain ever since it opened up at $6.77. So from 677 to now, it's a 130% gain. We started watching it when it was over here at 884. And then from 8.84, I would even run that up to $9. From $9 to where it is now, huge gain of 70 plus percent. So big move from UONE. I'm waiting for short sellers to just keep an eye and see, keeping tabs and see when this thing is going to be selling off like crazy. And on the way down, it's simultaneously going to get halted as well. So just be on the lookout for that. It's 7:23, so I got 7 minutes left from the live stream, and here we go again. Back in action. Still heading over. I think it's heading over for the $20 mark, but again, just still very. So there we go. Huge sell-off bar. That's a and looking at the 5 minute, we can see a huge reversal as well. So this is a confirmation of a sell-off point. So we'll see if it wants to fill that first gap. Now almost filled it. It looks like it's about to get halted right over here at 1596. And there it is. There's the first halt on its way back down. All right, so that's it for today's live stream. I hope you guys liked today's video. If you have not, make sure you definitely do hit that like to help out with the YouTube algorithm. But that is it for today's live stream. We'll see where UO and EAT goes for the rest of the day, as it's still a crazy day for it. We'll see if we'll continue selling off for the rest of the day, and see what happens, and see if any other stocks continue moving up or continue selling off, like for example ROSEU, where there was a lot of resistance right there at 751, and then from there it just sold off. So again, that's it for today's live stream. Again, make sure you hit the button to help out with the YouTube algorithm, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for, we'll see, hopefully maybe another crazy day trading day tomorrow. Again, we are heading towards summer, so stocks, a lot of stocks are not going to be moving like this, like UONE. So make sure you guys maximize on every opportunity. If you guys do say that you're missing a lot of opportunities, if you look at this, at the scanner right here, we see a lot of greens ever since the market opened. So all these greens over here means the percentage change since the stock